Taco shows, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
This is 101.1 WJR, Orlando's rock station. For your amusements, I have the new camera system engaged right now on our Facebook page, going Facebook Live.
Hold on, let me adjust the lights. Because they always say, Pat, lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that has improved the aesthetic as much as you can with our ugly mugs in the frame.
Here we go. Yeah, JR Facebook page. Our brand new AV. You call that an AV system?
It's a camera switcher, split screen capabilities.
3 HD cameras up in this bitch. All right, let's get through the bad stuff so we can get to the good stories.
Well, we'll flush all the stuff away when we get done. We had a late entry this morning. The Sanford pastor arrested this week. Allegations of inappropriate conduct with 2 girls at his church. That would be the pastor, your son, David Solarte Bastro, from Ipel Pentecostal Church on South Orlando Drive.
What a piece of trash.
Facing charges of sexual battery and lewd and lascivious molestation.
Yeah, you can't. Again, people go there to worship and whatever they're worshiping, and you got to bring that in there.
Another late entry comes in 24-year-old Nia Ayers. We told you about her earlier during In the Loop. A caregiver, nurse, taking care of folks at home. In this case, mistreating an 18-year-old quadriplegic nonverbal woman with cerebral palsy. Arrest warrant on her as she was caught assaulting the 18-year-old quadriplegic nonverbal patient with cerebral palsy.
I told you earlier she got a hell chip. We're giving her another.
The guy who walked in the Walgreens in Port Orange this week and shot 2 employees, and he did end up killing himself in the parking lot. Turns out he was pissed off because his insurance wasn't getting approved for some pain pills he was picking up.
Mm-hmm.
And that necessitated the shooting.
You said it yesterday. You would never think going to work at a pharmacy that you're going to get shot. That is just sad.
Darius Stephone Nichols, the 20-year-old man arrested after deputies say he abused and killed his 3-month-old daughter.
No.
Orange County.
Sick story.
Hell is not hot enough for you, sir.
I just hope all these people get a good beat down when they go to jail.
The pointless shootings at the after prom party in Davenport last weekend, middle of the night, leaving 3 shooters who are still being sought because no one saw nothing.
Of course not. Big old party out there, right?
Avante Williams, the former DeLand football star and college football player, last playing for Maryland, who went into McCabe's bar last weekend in DeLand and shot and killed another bar goer. He's another lovely human being.
Had stuff going for him with that college football. Played for U of M before that. Wasn't he University of Miami?
I don't know if he ever actually played or not. I know he had
but he went there. He got he had a scholarship, I'd imagine. Yeah. I do know that he represents with the 386 on his neck, a big tattoo.
Yeah.
That just screams, whoa, to me. No way, that's the 386?
Troopers managed to get a suspect in custody after a hit-and-run crash. This was last Friday. 2 people killed, forced the temporary closure of all southbound lanes of 95 in Palm Bay. You might remember this one near Malabar Road last week. Kills 2 people and hauls ass. They ended up catching him down in Palm Beach County.
Yeah. By the way, that 386 tattoo guy, you're giving 386 a bad name. We got some good places over there.
Are we ready to flush it all away?
This is the power flusher from my home. Actual sound effect from it. Give it proper volume.
Only morning show that produces our own human beatbox sound effects. This truly from Bob's house, state of the art power flusher. If there was ever a private residence that needed these, it's yours.
I tell you what, yesterday I was doing some work at home. And I heard that in the background, and I was proud. I heard one of my kids use the restroom, and I heard the power flusher, and I just went, man, well, I may be broke, but it's good to have some good toilets.
It's going out to sea in your house.
Hey, do you have any good news, or are you just saving it for me?
I changed that parameter months ago at this point. I was unwittingly preparing ahead and then stepping on your last minute toes, and I said, you know what? Let's just remove the possibility from the equation. So the good news ball is squarely in your court and your responsibility moving forward.
I just want to trust but verify. Nobody's left behind. School kids. This is cool kids, man. Cool school kids. It was just school kids. They helped ensure a mountain pygmy possum population bounces back in Australia, in the Alps. That's pretty cool. These little mountain pig, maybe it's because I'm looking at the picture. The thing's kind of cute. You know, you hear possum, you think, ooh.
Australian Alps.
Right? Look at that. See that? There, right up there.
Oh, okay.
That little guy. Yeah, cute. Anyway, hold on. That's about wine. Neat. Bunch of gemstones found.
I'm glad you all can witness the fumbling for yourselves now on the Facebook Live with our state-of-the-art camera rig.
This rarely trained muscle is recognized worldwide as the marker of human health and test. What the hell are they? Oh, it's the hand muscle. You know, remember those things that you would hold in your hands and they were like a tension thing and you go...
Kind of look like the grips on a jumper cables.
Yeah, exact,ly. And you squeeze them.
You're right.
There's some story about that. I don't even know why it's in here. Oh, but beach litter has fallen 30 to 45% across European beaches since the 2015 report. Every 10 years, I'm guessing, they do the report. Trash on the beach fell between 30 and 45%. European beaches. Plus, there's a lot of topless people there. Pow! Oh, how about this one? You know how you do good for other people? Well, a gift from Pope Francis inspired a restaurant owner to feed the hungry for years. Not the country, the people that were hungry. He fed them for free. All because Pope Francis gave him a gift. Hopefully this Pope Leo will give somebody a gift.
What was the gift?
I don't know. You have to click on the story. A giant mystic eel.
Feel free to track that down on your own.
A giant mystical eagle thought to be extinct in Mexico, Pat. It reappeared. Yep. Marking landmark moment for conservationists. Conservationists are having like a party, but now they're probably going to, deport it. This guy was injured on crutches when a couple scary teens came up, right? They actually offered to help him. Yep. Kindness of strangers, they said. And then a bystander became a lifesaver. Got the candy. Leaping into the water when a bull shark bit a swimmer off a deserted beach. You don't mess with a bull shark. That ain't no bull shark. I'm telling you, you don't mess with him. But he jumped in and saved the person who got bit.
Where are the POWs?
Pow! Sorry. I was getting too into trying to read these stories. We got a rare albino deer spotted together, 2 of them in Iowa. You know what's going to happen? Oh, they looked like a pair of unicorns is what they said. 2 rare albino deer spotted together in Iowa. Something tells me they're going to make deer love, and then you're going to have another couple little deer running around. Bambi time. Pow! All right. There we go.
Are you done?
I have more if you like. Preschool teacher spots symptoms and tells parents leading to the child's early diagnosis of some rare disease. I'd rather end on the 2 white deer, the albino deer humping.
With Bambi or something.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Minus the spots Bambi has. Pow!
Short on details on the good side, but hopefully more than compensating with the
pow, making you feel good in your weekend.
Lynch and Taco.